This is the main method I use to make my first 10K per month with my agency. First, we're going to take a quick look through her content to understand what she's currently posting about. So this is not speculation. This is not me thinking this might work. It's I actually use this to sign clients, and it actually worked for me in a pretty saturated industry, so it of course can work for you. So here's an untapped SMMA outreach method that you, my friend, can use to get to 10K per month. It's not going to be personalized Loom videos, cold emails, or some secret cold calling script that you've seen in a bunch of YouTube videos, meaning that it's used by probably thousands of other people. This is much more simple and it can be used in almost any niche. Plus, there's a lot of people giving advice on YouTube that don't actually do what they're teaching. I've claimed that this method can make you up to 10K per month because it's the primary outreach method that I use to make my first 10K per month. The secret outreach method is, drumroll please, voice messaging on Instagram. Hold up though, it's not what you think. You've probably heard of this before, right? It's not just as simple as picking up your phone and just talking shit. Facebook ads, ROAS, case study, pay me on a results basis. No, it involves two things: combining free value and personalization to stand out from the crowd, because there are other people using this method. But how most people use this method is they send a voice note to a prospect pitching their services, not what you're gonna do. So we're gonna think of a pretty engaging message that you could use in an Instagram DM, but we're gonna turn it into a voice note. We're gonna turn it into a voice note for a few key reasons. Reason number one, when you send a voice note, there's no preview. Right? If you send a text message, a text outreach, the person can see your text. With a voice message, they have to commit to listening to it. This is very, very subtle, but this means that people have much more skin in the game. They're much more willing to hear you out because they've committed to actually listening to your message. Now, that can also be a drawback if you don't use it correctly. If you make your voice note very boring, not personalized, and you give them no free value in the first 5 seconds, they're probably going to close your voice note. Reason number two is not many people do this. And again, as I mentioned, the people that do this typically just send a voice note saying, "Hey John, found your page on Instagram. Looks like you're ranking great. I can help your business grow through targeted Facebook ads, and the best part is you only pay me when we get your results, so no risk for you. Do you want to book a call with me? Here's the..." So with personalized voice notes, you're going to be more personal. So you might say, "Hey John, love the content you're posting. Have you thought about posting more video content like this?" And you say that in the voice note. This is so powerful because when you hear somebody's voice, you naturally are going to trust that person more than the person that's sending you a text. This is why we sell over Zoom calls, right? Like, we don't sell in Instagram DMs or cold emails, right? Like, we use them to get them on a call where we can speak with them, and that's how we sell. So what if you could use your voice in the communication before they book a call? Your chances of closing them on the call then are even greater. So let's do a little real life example right here. Okay, so we're gonna take this page, Anna. First, we're gonna take a quick look through her content to understand what she's currently posting about. And then the second thing is we're gonna keep our offer in mind. So let's assume that I run a content creation agency, specifically a short form content agency. So after looking through Anna's content, I can see she's using short form content, but it's typically content she's recorded herself, and she's not doing a lot of the talking head Alex Hormozy style videos. So something I might use in a voice note to message Anna would be this: "Hey Anna, love your post about salad cream. Just wanted to know if you've thought about posting more videos like that on your page." Then Anna is hopefully going to open up to me and say yes or no. If she says yes, she might say, "Yes, I want to post more videos like that, but I don't have the time." Or, "No, I don't plan on posting more videos like that because it didn't get much engagement." To both of those two scenarios, I can give her recommendations, right? If she said no because it didn't work, I could say, "Yeah, totally understand that. I see it only got X number of likes. Have you thought about posting this style of video? I think this would work well for your industry." And that would be a different style. And if she said, "Yes, but I don't have the time," that's when I might send her a longer, more personalized message going into a lot more detail, probably for an entire minute, explaining how little time of an investment she would have to make if she decided to work with us, where we can handle all of her content for her in 1 or 2 hours per month. Another technique I want you to use in your voice messaging is free value. So it's giving value to the person for free. So before you pitch your services, before you ask them to book a call, it's what can you give them that will make them think, "Wow, this person is really fucking helpful. Like, they're giving me a lot more than all the other people that are just trying to sell me." The good thing is, by sending a voice note, you kind of already get that same effect, where a lot of people view voice notes as more valuable than a text. So you're already up here compared to everybody else. But then, for example, if you have a short form agency and you offer to edit a free video for her after you've already built the trust by sending voice notes, I would imagine Anna would be way more likely to say yes to you than the 10 other people that also offered a free video but they didn't send any voice notes. And the reason I'm making all these assumptions is because, as I mentioned to you at the start of this video, this is the main method I use to make my first 10k per month with my agency. So this is not speculation, this is not me thinking this might work, it's I actually use this to sign clients. And it actually worked for me in a pretty saturated industry, so it of course can work for you. Now look, I'll be honest, a lot of people don't like this method because sending voice notes can be awkward. Right? You have to literally talk to your phone. You might be thinking, oh, what if my voice doesn't sound good? You're gonna have a lot of doubts. But here's the thing. If you are going to get somebody to book a sales call with you, they're going to see you and hear you. So if they hear you for 30 seconds on a voice note, is that not better that they hear you before the call so there's less pressure on the call? That's how I used to view this. I also use this as a way to improve my speaking abilities, because when I was starting, I didn't have a ton of experience with sales calls. So naturally, I was a bit scared of them. But if I could build up a real strong relationship with somebody by just sending the voice notes back and forth, by the time we then have the call, I'm not as nervous, right? Because I've already technically spoke to the person just in a voice note format. Now, I'm sure you have some questions, so if you do, there's a link below this video where you can book a call with me or one of my enrollment specialists where we see if our program where we guarantee your results would be a good fit for you. It's not a good fit for everybody, but you can book a call, have a chat and see if it is for you. And that way we can guarantee your results and get you to 10k per month, because I know you want to get there.